Jumping straight into this one, we are going to be going to Bandos. I want to get that hilt knocked out. We're probably going to get a couple dupes along the way, but Bandos is a lot faster than it used to be, so let's go see what we get. Well, to start this one off, we just passed 400 General Grottor KC. Still no hilt, which is getting a little rough, to be honest, but we've had good luck in other places, so I guess it's alright. Hopefully it doesn't take too much longer, though. First drop. It's just tradition, man. Godsword Shard 3, KC 432. I'm not even realizing, like, my KC goes up really fast with this method. But unfortunately, my food goes down really fast with this method, too. What? What? Okay. Okay. Back-to-back Godsword Shards from the boss. That's... oh, alright. So I just looked at my chat, and I saw that I got a Godsword Shard 1. But I was really confused because I looked back at the clip, and I know for a fact that I had just killed Bandos for an uncut sapphire. So I think what happened is I killed the minion, didn't realize it, and just teleported out instantly. Because I usually hit them while I'm waiting for the boss to respawn to get some health back. So, I mean, that's not a big deal, because nothing the minions can drop matters to me anymore. I have all the Bandos armor pieces and all the shards. But still, that's kind of weird. We are up to 480 KC, already done about 100 kills this video, and we have yet to get a Bandos item, like an actual Bandos item. The last one we had was on 297, I think. So, they don't matter that much, but it kind of sucks to see, like, nothing. There it is. Big old KC 500. And apparently that's a task. Well, that's cool. I didn't expect that. I figured it would stop at 250 considering the drop rates, but hey, I'll take an extra couple 100 points. Why not? Hey, you know, it's not what we want. But maybe now the drops will start rolling in again because, like, that's my first drop in, like, 250 kills, man. So, I mean, hopefully, you know, hopefully we get something good. Hey, look at that. That's another long bone. I'm pretty happy to get those. Like, I understand I sound not happy, but I'm genuinely pretty happy to get that. Is 600 KC. As you can tell, I've clearly been here for a while. You know, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little tilted, but dry streaks are bound to happen. We are about 3.5 times the rate now, which is definitely unfortunate, but hopefully it doesn't last too much longer. Luckily, I can probably get in, like, quite a few more kills before my tent whip degrades, and then I'll have to go back and, get a new whip as well. I was thinking I kind of want to take a little bit of a quick break from Bandos again, since we've done a few hundred more kills and still have yet to get the hilt, and I want to do the Sins of the Father quest. I want to get myself a Blood Fury and see just how ridiculous the healing of the Blood Fury stacks up with my existing relics. Because I have a theory I want to try later in Trailblazer to see if I can literally AFK General Grottor for the pet. Okay, that is the Sins of the Father quest completed. It's actually a lot easier than I remember it being. I thought it was going to be a much longer quest, but we get 100 points from it, which is pretty fantastic, and this Tome of Experience, which is going to give me an absolute disgusting amount of Herblore XP. That's, what, 720,000 Herblore XP right there? All the way up to 80 from that. That is so gross. Now let's go ahead and start killing some Firewatch to try and get a Blood Shard. I'm actually going to try and do something that I didn't think of originally. If I give myself the ability to be assigned vampires, then I can just force assign myself vampires. I can now just get passive Slayer XP from doing this and kill them way faster. Oh, 99 Slayer! Woo! Yeah, that I totally expected that. I was definitely paying attention and completely ready for that recording. 99 Slayer, 250 league points, fantastic. All of this Slayer XP has happened pretty much entirely passively while working on other things. That's kind of nice. A little bit off on my estimations here, but it seems like I can kill around like 220 of these per hour. which is pretty good. It might be a little higher if I'm paying more attention, but that's just a rough estimate. Which means that getting the blood shard shouldn't take more than like 2 or 3 hours if we go on rate. It's not bad at all. I don't know if I'm even going to use it at Bandos because of how fast it'll probably degrade. But, you know, 2 hours for a really cool niche item, I don't know, man. Alright, with this kill, we are officially past the drop rate. So hopefully this doesn't take too much longer. These things aren't exactly high effort or anything, but in the effort to keep up with daily uploads, I really don't like one task taking too long. I mean, I did double check too. They are affected by the luck relic. I wanted to be certain. They are affected, so 500 KC is the drop rate. Hey, there it is. Nice. I was lounging. I was reclining because of how AFK this is. Just got ourselves the blood shard. Wow, these are in the main game quite expensive. I might test it out for a little bit at Bandos, but I'm pretty sure these things degrade insanely fast. So I'll probably reserve it for certain other purposes. Is this ever a necessary item with the relics that I have? Absolutely not. But I want to try and do some meme stuff with it later, and that's kind of why I wanted it. Whenever I get to a situation where I don't need to AFK Karambwans during my downtime, I think this will probably be the next thing that I do. Since the blood shard is unfortunately the component that gets degraded when the Fury runs out of charges, I'm gonna need to get another one if I decide to use it. And with my relics, I really want to try and use it just to see how stupidly high the heal is. Alright, let's go ahead and use the blood shard on the Amulet of Fury. Don't see myself ever really using the regular Fury now that I have the Anguish, Occult, and Torture. So I don't really mind losing my normal one. And create an Amulet of Blood Fury, 250 points. I thought it would be equip. I really want to try this at Bandos just to see how much I heal. I probably won't continue to use it very much there, but like I said, I don't think with my relics there's any actual uses for this. It's just a really good meme. Just watch my HP here. Look at how nuts the Blood Fury is by stacking with my relics. Look at that. Look how my HP's like, it's back to full instantly. That's so cool. Now, it doesn't always happen like this, but I have some ideas for later down the line to make this a complete meme, and I'm really hoping that they work. It's not what we're here for, but that is our third pair of Bandos boots. I mean, you know what? Like I said with the BCP, it might not be the hilt, but we are very behind on overall Bandos drops, so just seeing anything is kind of nice. At this point, maybe I'll just go for the pet, I don't know. Hey, another godsword shard. Why is it always shard 3s, bro? What's up with all the shard 3s? We ain't gonna alk it anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but why is it always shard 3? It's so weird. I have, at this point, had 11 godsword shards from the boss. 11! That's just gross. Hey, look at that. That's another pair of Bandos boots. Okay. We have, I think, 4 BCPs, 4 boots, and 3 tassets now. I might be wrong on the counts at this point. I mean, it's on it's on 666 KC. What a perfect number for him. I've been using the Blood Fury for like, I don't know, give or take like 100-ish kills now. Well, I guess like 72 kills to be exact. It doesn't go through charges that quickly, which is nice, but it's also not healing the amount that I'm expecting. Also, I'm not really wearing the right gear for tanking properly, but I want to get one more key piece of gear before I start going for the memes super hard, and it's going to take me a while to get. So for now, we're going to switch back to the Torture. Well, that is 700 KC. 700 KC at Bandos. Yep. 2 kills later, got ourselves another long bone. Still okay with these. They're still like 60k construction or 70k construction XP, so they're still pretty nice. 718 KC now, and my temp whip is starting to run low on charges. I really don't feel like getting another whip right now, so I'm just gonna use my normal one because, you know, it's fine. It'll probably still be okay. I want to save this just in case I find a group for TOB or something. I'd much rather have the charges there. I had to stop over at the Czar Bank to cook up all my Karambwans. Got us up to 92 cooking, so passive skilling is really coming along nicely, man. Okay, that's another longbow. It's more XP. We take those. We take those. I don't even have words anymore, man. Godsword Shard 3 again. AC 777. Cool. All right, this is KC 800. 800 General Agrador kills for some adamant ore. Just so you guys know, the rate on the hilt is like 1 in 170. We're 800 now. I'm getting a little sad about it, I'm not gonna lie. Well, that's another pair of Bandos boots, 822. You know, I think my last like 4 items, or 5, or I don't even know at this point, have been Bandos boots. That's okay. I'm happy to finally see another item. It's been a while. I took a short break, feeling a little refreshed. Still very much so hoping to get the hilt though, because we are still very, very dry. Hey, there's an item I haven't seen in a minute. Pair of Bandos tassets. That's actually, I think, only my 3rd one. I say only. That's a that's an instinctive thing to say there. That's another pair of tassets on 837 KC. We are past 5 times the drop rate for the hilt at this point, I'm pretty sure. By my estimate, I haven't done the exact math. I mean, I'd rather see a longbow than another duplicate. So, this is fine. Woo! Godsword Shard 1. I needed that. Definitely never had one of those before. Yes! Oh my god. Yes, pick it up. Pick it up. It's in the inventory. It's in the inventory. Oh my god. That took far longer than it ever should have. I'm almost out of food because it took so long. Oh my god. I shouldn't be getting this euphoric over a drop on frickin' Trailblazer where things are 3 times as common. Oh my god, I'm so happy to have that done. We were past 5 times the drop rate. Now, in order to make it, we need to get our smithing up to, I believe, 75? No, it's 80 to make the Godsword blade. So I am going to start working on that. Luckily for me, because I was stupidly dry, I have myself a good amount of adamant ore for the future if I ever smith that. And I also have a ton of coal. I have 8,000 coal. That is insane. I might actually power mine some iron at some point to make these all into steel bars so that I can just make cannonballs with them. For now, though, I'm going to start by just smelting all my gold ore because I have 1,600 gold ore. That should get me some XP. After that, I'm not really sure. Remember that I don't have access to goldsmith gauntlets, so this is actually not going to be that much XP. So I think Production Master still helps a lot for these bars. But once I get past Mithril, it's probably faster to just superheat in the bank, since I don't have access to Blast Furnace, and without Blast Furnace, I would get like 2 per inventory. Do it with Mithril Arrow Tips, because Production Master lets you make them all at once. There is 80 smithing. We kind of barely squeaked by on that, to be honest. I guess I could have superheated all the other adamant in my bank, but I'm not really sure how hard smithing is going to be. That being said, though, we do have 10,000 Mithril Arrow Tips, which should help a lot with fletching. Now let's go ahead and make a Godsword blade and put it on the hilt. This is always exciting, man. I always love doing this part. There is the Godsword blade, and let's use the hilt on it and equip our Bandos Godsword for 250 points. And man, we earned those 250 points. The BGS is effectively like the best spec weapon that you can actually get in the Trailblazer League, because without access to Zaya, there's no way to get things like the Dragon Warhammer. So the BGS is pretty fantastic, and I'm very happy to have one. This is going to be very useful at places like Nightmare and Theater of Blood. That being said, I feel like I have put a lot into this one, so if you guys enjoyed it, definitely make sure you hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I had a lot of fun making this video, as always. I mean, I did get a little stressed at Bandos, but I'm very happy to finally have a Bandos Godsword. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and peace out.